Hello, and welcome to another session of the Artist Proof Cube. Today we will be focusing on arguably one, if not the, most talented Russian husband and wife illustrators alive today, Dmitry and Kate Burmak. Wow, that was a remarkably appropriate response. Pinch me, I must be dreaming.
Dream of me.
Hey, Ashhole, A Nightmare on Elm Street called. They want you to stop ripping off Freddy Krueger. What, you don't have another smart aleck response to wheeze out? Are you sure? As I was saying, the Burmaks are great. And you know what else is great? The Burmaks Artist Proofs. So everyone except for Ashiok, enjoy the Artist Proof Cube Reveal series, The Burmaks. Fibble thip, lights please. We start with Shackles of Treachery. For 2 and a red, we have a sorcery that says gain control of target creature until end of turn. Untap that creature. Until the end of turn, it gains haste. And whenever this creature deals damage, destroy target equipment attached to it. And the front artwork Dmitry shows Toralf fighting some very treacherous shackles. So who else would make a better representation of both a shackle and treachery than Giahedron Dihardia. Wait, Giadidihadia? I can do this. Giahedron Dihada. I knew I would get it right eventually. Now, what you may not know about Giardia is that she was painted by Kate, so in this wonderful flip, it's cool to see Dmitry have a go with it. And no surprise, their talent is as balanced as it is amazing. They are seriously one of the most wonderfully adorable married couples ever, even when they're illustrating evil characters. And speaking of evil, can we discuss Rankle, Master of Pranks? For 2 and a black, this fairy rogue is a 3/3 with flying and haste and says whenever Rankle, Master of Pranks, deals combat damage to a player, choose any number of 1. Each player discards a card. 2. Each player loses 1 life and draws a card. 3. Each player sacrifices a creature. And look at the inking that Dmitry did of Rankle looking so proud and full of himself. I only have one question though. Where is his pride when it comes to his toenails? Seriously, Ranky, you end up leaving him that way, and you're gonna need surgical intervention, buddy. But enough about Rankle. It's time for easy prey. For 1 and a black, we have an instant that says, destroy target creature with mana value 2 or less, as well as cycling 2. The flavor text says, the definition of a bite-sized treat depends on who you ask. And Kate's art nails the flavor perfectly. Salamander Man nabs Dragonfly, Weird Hunter Guy nabs Salamander Man, and Dinosaur, well, he gets a 3-bean burrito, if those beans are actually 3 different species of animal. And on the back, we have Kate giving us another shot of Salamander Man, either before the slaying or, albeit less likely, after narrowly escaping with his life. Either way, look at how adorable he is. If you're listening, Wizards, marketing team, I say one word to you, plushie. And you know who else could get a plushie? The glutton of Urborg himself, Yargle. Yargle is a 9/3 frog spirit who is looking to show off his best impression of Therese Nielsen's Swords to Plowshare on, you guessed it, Swords to Plowshare, a 1-white instant that exiles target creature. That creature's controller gains life equal to its power. And now we have Yargle, come alive again with incredible detail by Dmitry. In fact, we have a full video of the creation of this piece for Patreon, so shameless plug here, head over onto the Patreon after this and check out the making of this Yargolian masterpiece. Up next, we have a dual panel of both Captive Audience and Light Up the Stage. Captive Audience is a 5 and a Rakdos enchantment that enters the battlefield under control of an opponent of your choice. At the beginning of your upkeep, choose 1 that hasn't been chosen. 1. Your life becomes a total of 4. 2. Discard your hand. 3. Each opponent creates 5 2/2 black zombie creature tokens. The scene, of course, is Rakdos Bedlam, where Dmitry has snuck both Fibblethip and Kate, who posed for the lady on the left, into the painting. And Bedlam continues with Light Up the Stage as a 2 and a red sorcery, or 1 in red if cast with Spectacle, that lets you exile the top 2 cards of your library, and until your next turn, you may play those cards. And what do they have in common? A captive audience and lighting up the stage with a wonderful piano recital. And continuing the adorable factor, check out the masterpiece that Kate did of the owner of this card and his wife. I repeat, these are painted on Magic cards, people. The control and technique is staggering. But can you guess which card this lovely painting is doing a send-off for? Why, it's Kate's One Piece from Throne of Eldraine, Mystical Dispute. A 2/1 blue, or 1 blue if it targets a blue spell, that counters target spell unless its controller pays 3. And that brings us to the end of our... What do we have here? Ah, it's a bonus artist proof from Jake Murray. Looks like we have a Restoration Angel, a 3 and a white 3/4 flyer with flash that when it enters the battlefield, you may exile target non-angel creature you control and then return that card to the battlefield under your control. And on the back we have a vampire that kinda looks like me, and there's a note. I hope you enjoy this surprise from me and your cousin Eddie. Oh my god, it is me! Oh my god, that is so cool. Thank you, Jake, and thank you, Eddie. You guys actually made me a little misty out here.
You're a swine! This has been a nightmare.
Full disclosure, they did not taste good at all. Like old licorice. I think I'm gonna be sick. Class dismissed.
Bye-bye.